Hello! 2023 is near, and it's good to have you back on this year's final edition of When in Vietnam. Was Argentina's win over France the greatest World Cup final ever? We look at how the biggest sports event dazzles fans worldwide, and Vietnam is no exception. And if you feel like the World Cup is not enough of a festive touch, we'll take you to a local Christmas market with magical fairy lights. We bet you're more than ready. But first, let's meet the new face of the show, Dominic Marshall.
Xin chào mọi người, tôi tên là Dominic. Mình sống ở Việt Nam 6 năm rồi và mình rất là vui ở đây. Mình đến từ nước Scotland ở Vương quốc Anh.
At first, I made a plan to come here for just 4 months and then move on. But then this country very quickly won me over. So 4 months turned into 1 year into 2, and then I stopped counting. I've been fortunate enough to travel to around 30 countries in my life, but I am yet to find one like Vietnam. One of my favorite things about Vietnam is its diversity. One moment I can be experiencing modern urban life in Hanoi, but then drive 5 hours west and I can be up in the mountains, learning about several different ethnic minorities, all with their own unique culture, tradition, language, and dress that have been preserved for hundreds of years. Vietnam is a young and dynamic country. The sheer pace of change and development here is staggering. Blink, and you will surely miss something. I never miss the opportunity to try the seemingly endless range of street food in Vietnam. Let's go try some now. À, chào bà. Có món gì đây?
Bánh tráng nướng.
Ồ thế á? Chưa thử. Ok, cho cháu một cái nhé.
Rồi.
Cảm ơn. Bánh tráng nướng. Bún nộm mắm tôm. And you know, not many people can have the mắm tôm sauce, but I love it. Bún riêu. Cà phê. And the list really does seem to go on forever. When in Vietnam, you will see a country growing towards a prosperous future, but one that holds on to its rich cultures and traditions. On this program, When in Vietnam, I will accompany you to discover the stories of expats and locals and learn about their lives here in Vietnam.
Argentina won the 2020 World Cup in Lusail, Qatar, defeating France after a nail-biting match decided with a penalty shootout. Although the tournament has ended, the Festival of Football made a lasting impression on expat fans cheering on their teams from Vietnam. Fans of the Argentinian football team had an especially unforgettable night in Hanoi. Their team lifted the World Cup after an intense 120 minutes of play and a penalty shootout. Furthermore, their experience of cheering for the team in Vietnam only added to their World Cup joy.
We are very happy to be here with a whole bunch of supporters. Argentina, or you play football and you're a good player, or you're a good fan. I see the same thing in Vietnam. The similarities you have with Argentina in terms of how much you love football.
culture here in Vietnam is really, really cool. Yeah. And there's like a ginormous screen. It's like a whole big community. I feel like Vietnam comes together, and I think just the crowd, the community that it fosters is really, really cool.
Like the rest of the globe, Vietnam was vibrating to the rhythms of the World Cup roar. And despite cultural and language differences, football brought the expat communities living in Vietnam together by connecting people through a sport they love. But for many overseas footy fans, Vietnam has changed how they enjoy their football.
So in England, I would probably stay at home a bit more and watch with my family. But living in Hanoi, the best thing about it is just the multicultural element. So you've got the Vietnamese people enjoying the football, but also people from different countries, different backgrounds coming together to watch football.
Many French people in France, so it's very simple. Here, many different countries, nationality. Yeah, it's very good.
It's a great place to be when there's a tournament on.
The Qatar World Cup was the first time the tournament was staged in winter, and most games were late-night fixtures for fans in Vietnam. But for the World Cup, this restaurant welcomed an average of 80 to 100 football fans on weekdays and up to 400 fans during weekends.
Yeah, 100%. I recommend Vietnam to my friends to come and visit Vietnam. Stay in Vietnam, why not? Yeah, it's a wonderful place.
Ban đầu thì tôi khá là lo vì có thể là tổ chức vào mùa đông như thế này thì rất là lạnh, nhưng mà rất là bất ngờ là mọi người đến rất là đông, có những cái trận đấu như của người Nhật, người Hàn Quốc tận xa 15-20 km người ta vẫn đến, mọi người rất là đoàn kết với nhau, mọi người làm nóng lên rất là vui, tức là người ta không phân biệt đây là đội tuyển nước nào và nước nào.
With a love of sports, Vietnam has surely left an unforgettable impression on international football fans during the 2022 World Cup, once again affirming the country's image as a hospitable and friendly people.
And at this time of year, we absolutely cannot miss Christmas.
There's nothing quite like a festive market to bring out the Christmas spirit in people. Well, you can trace these events back to Vienna. The city's first recorded December market was in 1298. The tradition has spread worldwide over the centuries. From Germany to Switzerland to New York, you will be hard-pressed to find a coveted destination that doesn't hold an impressive annual Advent market. In fact, some have grown so popular they've become tourist attractions in their own right. But unfortunately, several well-known festive markets were forced to either scale back or cancel festivities altogether over the past few years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the vast majority internationally returned for 2022, and Vietnam was no exception. Co-organized by the EU Alumni Network and the European Union in Vietnam, for the first time, this Christmas market was held at the Czech Embassy in Hanoi to give everyone a taste of the festive season. The market features 17 booths from 9 EU countries, most of which were introducing traditional food, drink, craft products, and traditional games.
Thực ra thì một trong những cái tiêu chí của mạng lưới cựu du học sinh EU đấy là gắn kết tất cả các bạn lại. Và nếu mà đã là du học sinh về ấy, thì lúc nào mình cũng có cái cảm giác là muốn quay trở lại. Và ngày hôm nay chúng tôi đã cố gắng tái hiện được cái không gian Giáng sinh ở ngay tại đây. Và các bạn có thể là đắm chìm vào cái không gian đó để bớt nhớ đi cái nỗi nhớ châu Âu khi mà mình đã du học về đó về.
Nice to meet you. I'm Santa Claus.
Although Santa Claus Dominic was not giving kids any gifts, he was still bringing them fun.
Pasta.
Pasta? That is a cool name. Hi, I'm Santa Claus, right? Now, do you want me to help you play this game? Good, right. So, you have to stand behind this line, okay? And you have to throw like this try to aim up, okay? So you can get it on the hook. We try to go up. Oh, see, I'm not so good. Maybe you can be better than me. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try, let's go. Oh, not bad. Oh, unlucky pasta.
Christmas is one of the most important events of the year in Western countries. And for many expats living in Vietnam, the Christmas market has helped them recreate the festive atmosphere they enjoyed at home.
I know. I kind of thought that maybe in Vietnam I wouldn't experience the feeling of Christmas, but coming to this market and seeing everything here, I really feel like I'm at home and I feel like Christmas is alive here in Vietnam.
Oh, it's been very wonderful. We have many more students and adults than we expected. Maybe close to 300-400 kids have come through, and they're all excited to sing and take photos with Santa, and we're making some toys earlier, and it seems like everybody's having a really fun time tonight.
Mình thấy rất là vui và sôi động. Trước đây thì mình cũng có thời gian học tập ở châu Âu nên là được tham gia vào cái hội chợ Giáng sinh này thì cũng giúp mình kiểu nhớ lại những cái kỷ niệm ngày xưa khi mà mình còn theo học ở bên châu Âu nữa.
Tôi về nước thì đã được 10 năm rồi và chưa thể có lại được cái cảm giác này, và ngày hôm nay sau 10 năm thì ngay tại đây, tại không gian của Đại sứ quán Séc, trong cái sự kiện là chợ Giáng sinh của cựu du sinh châu Âu thì đã có được cái cảm giác đấy một lần nữa.
Charity and community activities will benefit from some of the fair's profits with a wish for a season full of light and happiness.
Merry Christmas!
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
For Vietnamese, culinary culture means flavor and conveying traditions and cultural values. And for travelers, none have succeeded in their attempts to resist sampling Vietnamese dishes. Enjoying delicious food is a fleeting moment, but learning to cook local specialties lasts a lifetime. That's why Vietnamese cooking classes have been booming in recent years. Last weekend, Dominic had the opportunity to join a cooking class. But unlike classes that only include the step-by-step process of making a specific dish, this class brings together all the colorful aspects of Vietnamese food. So it starts with grocery shopping at a local market. It seems that we are ready now. With the ingredients freshly bought from the market, it's time to learn the 4 most iconic Vietnamese dishes that almost everybody would like to try in Hanoi. Banana flour salad, bún chả, barbecue pork with dipping sauce, nem rán, fried spring rolls, and egg coffee. With her excellent poise, the cooking instructor gracefully manages a class that's never had hands-on experience making Vietnamese dishes before.
Cái quá trình hoàn thành một món Việt trở nên như thế nào, và đa phần mọi người thấy là wow, vì sao là nó nhiều thế, nhìn nó rất là đơn giản nhưng mà ở trong nó cầu kỳ và rất là chi tiết.
So I have learned so much today. I learned how to make banana salad, I learned how to make spring rolls, and I learned how to make phở bò. And, was I a good student?
well, you know, I cut my carrots too big, you know, so the chef wasn't too happy with me there. But in the end, I made the egg coffee very well, and I think I did a good job on the spring rolls. So I've had an amazing time today, and I've learned so much.
It was fun. Those knives are very sharp, and the vegetables are very hard to hold, so it was kind of a challenge to be able to do that, but we all came out very well, and the food was good. It looked pretty. The spring rolls, I had no idea how spring rolls were made or what was inside them, so that was interesting.
On many travel forums and websites, cooking classes like this have been showered with love and recommended by many. For foodies, the activities offer more than just a culinary experience, a deeper understanding of the country's culture, and foreigners can also bring home the recipe.
Actually, I was Googling it, like things to do. I really like to cook and stuff like that, and every time I travel someplace, they kind of embrace you with the culture and everything, so it was a very good option.
Cái việc mà mình có thể chia sẻ, giao lưu văn hóa, truyền thống về ẩm thực cũng như là của Việt Nam mình với lại khách nước ngoài. Đối với người khách mà đến tham gia lớp học thì họ có một cái gọi là giá trị về văn hóa, về truyền thống cũng như là những cái bí quyết riêng của họ về nấu ăn, về món Việt họ mang về nhà. Họ có thể chia sẻ, họ có thể giữ cho riêng họ.
Mình mong muốn là đưa đến cho khách hàng những cái trải nghiệm thật sự là local và họ thật sự cảm thấy là chỉ có ở Việt Nam. Mỗi món thì bên mình đưa ra rất nhiều các cái câu chuyện và rất nhiều các cái ý nghĩa xung quanh các cái món đó để cho khách hàng thật sự hiểu được là họ đang nấu cái món ăn gì và họ enjoy cái món đấy như thế nào. Từ đó thì họ sẽ hiểu hơn được về con người của Việt Nam.
Immerse yourself in Vietnamese culture during a cooking class that begins with shopping for fresh ingredients in a local market and then ends with tasting your creations. What better way to experience Vietnam than a dedicated culinary tour to savor its tapestries of tastes, colors, and smells? December and January are reckoned to be among the best months to visit Vietnam. So this holiday season, let's discover some of the best travel destinations in Vietnam at this time of the year. Expect to catch Vietnam's only snowflakes in Sapa in December. Phan Xiphan, the highest peak in Vietnam, will likely be topped with snow on the coldest days. Trekking Sapa is a sound option for exploring the dramatic mountain ranges and green terraces. Some parts of the trails can be adventurous, so a local guide is recommended. They will enthusiastically show you local homes and offer mouth-watering Dao and Hmong ethnic group cuisine. December is an off-peak season in Sapa, allowing you to enjoy the peacefulness of Sapa. Do not hesitate to plan a trip to Sapa. This beautiful plateau city is at its best in December, when the rainy season has given way to the chilly dry season. The clear blue skies will add to the already breathtaking beauty of pink grass hills and valleys of wildflowers. December is also when the city of thousands of flowers wakes up. But traveling to Dalat in spring ensures you can enjoy pleasant weather and beautiful romantic landscapes. Phu Quoc Island tops the list of the best places in Vietnam in December. Enjoying warm weather and pleasant sunshine, Phu Quoc is definitely the ultimate paradise for kayaking, snorkeling, and diving. Bai Sao Beach is among the most recommended stops on the island, with powdery white sand and a high probability of encountering starfish. So enjoy an exciting holiday, say goodbye to the last days of the year, and welcome the new year on this beautiful and charming island. And that wraps up the final 2022 edition of When in Vietnam. We hope you had a great time and have been able to enjoy the celebrations with your loved ones. It's been a pleasure having you with us on the show. When in Vietnam will be back with more exciting stories. Happy New Year and goodbye for now.